Welcome to Engaging Stories channel, and today I have the chilling tale of one of America's most infamous and elusive serial killers, the Zodiac Killer. This story takes us back to the late 1960s and early 1970s, a period that saw a series of gruesome murders that would haunt the San Francisco Bay Area and leave investigators baffled for decades. Our story begins in the bustling streets of San Francisco, a city known for its diversity, culture, and the iconic Golden Gate Bridge. But beneath the surface of this vibrant city, a shadow was lurking. This shadow was the Zodiac Killer, an unidentified serial killer who terrorized Northern California with a string of brutal murders. The true identity of the Zodiac Killer remains unknown to this day, which means we don't have a concrete background or early life history. Various suspects have been considered over the years, but none have been definitively proven to be the Zodiac. This air of mystery adds to the chilling allure of the case. The Zodiac's reign of terror began on December 20, 1968. Teenagers Betty Lou Jensen and David Faraday were on their first date, driving on a quiet road in Benicia, California. They parked in a secluded spot, a common place for young couples. Little did they know, a predator was watching. Suddenly, shots rang out. Both teens were found dead, their bodies riddled with bullets. The police were puzzled. No apparent motive, no suspects, just two innocent lives snuffed out. Then, on July 4, 1969, another couple, Darlene Farron and Michael Mago, were attacked in their car at Blue Rock Springs Park, just 4 miles from the first murder site. A man approached their vehicle and fired multiple shots, killing Farron and severely wounding Mago. Despite his injuries, Mago would later provide a description of the shooter, but the Zodiac was just getting started. On August 1, 1969, 3 newspapers received nearly identical letters from the killer, taking credit for the attacks. These letters included a 408-symbol cryptogram, which the Zodiac claimed contained his identity. He demanded the papers publish the cipher on their front pages, threatening more violence if they didn't comply. The cryptogram was eventually cracked by a high school teacher and his wife. It read, "I like killing people because IT is so much fun. IT is more fun than killing wild game in the forest because man is the most dangerous animal of all." On September 27, 1969, the Zodiac struck again. Brian Hartnell and Cecilia Shepard were relaxing by Lake Berryessa when a man approached them wearing a black hood with a white cross circle symbol, the Zodiac signature mark. He tied them up before brutally stabbing them. Cecilia succumbed to her injuries, but Brian survived to recount the horrifying experience. Just weeks later, on October 11, 1969, cab driver Paul Stein was shot and killed in San Francisco's Presidio Heights neighborhood. This time, the Zodiac was almost caught. A call from a nearby resident and a police patrol that happened upon the scene moments later led to a close brush with the killer. Despite descriptions and evidence, he slipped through their fingers once again. Over the next few years, the Zodiac continued to taunt police and media with letters and ciphers. He claimed to have killed as many as 37 people, though only 7 confirmed victims have been linked to him. His letters were filled with cryptic messages, astrological symbols, and his infamous signature, the crosshair symbol. Each letter was a twisted puzzle, meant to provoke fear and showcase his intelligence. Despite their efforts, authorities could never fully decode the mind of the Zodiac Killer. The investigation into the Zodiac Killer was one of the largest and most challenging in criminal history. Hundreds of suspects were considered, but none were conclusively linked to the crimes. Key figures in the investigation included Inspector Dave Toschi, whose dedication and relentless pursuit of the Zodiac became legendary. Several suspects have stood out over the years. Arthur Lee Allen, a convicted child molester, was perhaps the most famous. His behavior and interests aligned suspiciously with the Zodiac's profile, but no definitive evidence ever tied him to the murders. Others included Rick Marshall, Lawrence Kane, and even a theory involving the Unabomber, Ted Kaczynski. Each theory added to the labyrinthine mystery of the Zodiac. The Zodiac Killer's impact on American culture is profound. He has been the subject of numerous books, movies, and documentaries, each trying to piece together the puzzle of his identity. The film Zodiac, directed by David Fincher, brought renewed attention to the case, portraying the obsessive nature of the investigation. Even now, over 50 years later, the Zodiac Killer remains an enduring enigma. His case is a stark reminder of the darkness that can lurk in the human soul, and the lengths to which some will go to sow fear and chaos. Advancements in forensic science and digital sleuthing have given new life to the Zodiac case. In recent years, a team of cold case investigators claimed to have identified the Zodiac Killer using DNA evidence and genealogical databases. While this claim is still under scrutiny, it offers a glimmer of hope that one day, the true identity of the Zodiac might finally be revealed. And so, the tale of the Zodiac Killer remains one of America's most haunting unsolved mysteries, a story of fear, obsession, and the relentless pursuit of justice. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the heart of darkness. Stay safe, and always remember to look over your shoulder. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most intriguing mysteries. Until next time.